They sure is. Oh, don't hit the nuclear spots because that'll escalate the war. And don't hit their oil reserves because that'll hurt the world economy. Well, listen here, Sleepy Joe. Um, Iran didn't have an economy until you give it back to them. So go ahead and hit their oil reserves. There you go. Pray for us. Man, junkyard, Amish, Skeeta. Got the washing machine downstairs tonight. I went downstairs this afternoon, unhooked the old washing machine, got it out of the way, brought it up towards the stairs. So all they had to do was go down there with a dolly and hook onto it and then bring it up. Then they could take the other one down. While I was down there, I was looking through, I bought, a couple years ago, I bought a button making machine to make these. So I was going through that and it had this button already made. So I thought, well, hell, I'll put that on my hat. And then I bought, at the same time, I bought this button making machine. I bought a whole 30-gallon tote full of leather and leather working tools. I bought them at the Goodwill. So, and I actually never even looked through it. It was so cheap, I just picked it up because you'd never be able to buy it for what I got. I got it for $6.99. But it's got all the cutters in it. I was looking today. It's got all the cutters in it. It's got a whole box of liquid cement in it. Little bottles of liquid cement. It's got all different kinds of leather dye in it. Leather thread, whatever you want to call it. The big stitching. Yeah, I know. Well, I did get my discount too, I got to powder real quick. Anyhow, yeah. I got to get a printer and stuff first for that. I don't have a printer. I give $6.99 for the button making machine too. That day, I spent the hell out of a $15 bill. No. Yeah, I didn't see that video, but I seen it on Fox News today. Yeah.
That was at Forrester.
They're not even legal citizens, and they're putting them on. They have to put them back on the legal vote to vote. How the hell can you vote if you're not even a legal citizen? Can't tell me that ain't a Democrat judge. Oh, pumpkin. Pretty girl. Oh, yeah. What a good girl. Yes, it is. Did you get a good nappy in? Yeah. Yeah, and I feel fine. That's right. It's so in the world as we know it. Which is a pretty kitty. Yes, you are. You are a pretty kitty. Well, anyways, we got the washer down there. I run a couple of empty loads through it because it had some dirt and dust in it from sitting in the garage, I guess, or the barn or whatever. So, and it works. It goes through all the cycles. So, pretty girl. Yes, sir. Pretty good. $10 investment. What you looking at? Huh? You see him? You want to say hi? Who's the kitty? Yeah. It better be. Yeah, well spent. Yeah. I know. I spent your $20. I'm sorry, junkyard. Well, Kathy and I were going to an auction tomorrow. Just J&M. See what they got. Yeah. You feel like you got half interest in it? Well, yeah. Well, when it breaks down, I'll send you the bill to fix it. That's a pretty girl. we've been outbid on that gas stove and refrigerator. So she doesn't know yet if she wants to bid anymore or not. She said just wait for a day or two. I think it goes up on Sunday at 7 o'clock or something like that. You going? Okay. Win some, you lose some. That's right. This is how she sleeps on top of me at night, just like this. And let me tell you something. She's getting heavier and heavier every day. It's like having a 10 pound sack of flour laying on your chest. She was laying in bed last night with Kathy. All of a sudden, she got up and she leaped from the bed and onto the recliner on top of me. Kathy said, "What was that?" I said, "That was her. She jumped from the bed on top of me." And I went, "Ugh!" I thought she about broke my ribs. She landed so hard. Like a big belly. That's right. She likes the big belly. No. She's comfortable. Oh, I know. They're all leaving her. She doesn't know it, but if she's still sleeping here when I get off on the live stream, she's going in her cage tonight. I think they're doing their damnedest trying to get Trump killed. I think that's what they're trying to do. It used to be we would be able to tell when Life Flight was at the hospital and stuff. You know, we didn't live that far from the hospital. Now we live, 10 minutes from the hospital. Oh, I bet they are. Yeah, you okay? Oh yeah, they're getting pounded right now. As far as I'm concerned, Israel ought to make them a glass parking lot. Probably too cold to go to the beach right now. Yep, they can handle it. Good evening, Rosanna, Rosanna, Dana, Rosanna, Dana, Rosanna, Dana, Anna, Rosanna, Dana, Anna, Rosanna, Dana, Anna. You're going to be watching Saturday Night Live tomorrow night, Junkyard? I'm sure the skits are going to be funny tomorrow night. Yeah, taking a couple targets off of this, yeah. I know we are close to the end. Uh, ain't nothing like having, a lap of luxury. I wish somebody would coddle me like this. Got an ad coming up in 52 seconds. I ain't either. You ain't going to be able to stop it if you could. Oh, that's good. You going to spoil her and then send her home? That'd be a thought. There you go. Hopefully everything's okay with you guys, Rosanna. Is that on the entire West Coast or just on your side? You can if there's dust in it. Oh, okay. Tell you what, this cat is spoiled. Yeah, Swiss Family Rosanna. That's right. No phone, no nights, no motor car, not a single luxury. Like Robinson Crusoe, as primitive as can be. That Jeep caught here, didn't he, there, junkyard? Excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you. I had to sneeze. Yeah, I know. I was going to put her down and wipe the lens off. Okay, time to get on, baby. Go ahead. Come on. There you go. I can see it on mine too. Look at there. Look how clean it is now. Whoa! Come on. Come on. You don't want to get back up here? Okay. Be that way then. Yeah. Now at that auction, they have, oh, it's going to be like when 1939, when Franklin Delano Roosevelt said them guys were praising, the Communist Party at the Madison Square Garden. Didn't you see the old hag say something about that? But she didn't fail to mention that, FDR did a campaign rally in Madison Square Garden in 37. No. Yeah. Oh, Hillary Hag. That's not allegedly either. If I'm still alive Sunday night, I'll do a live stream. I don't have any plans on killing myself between now and then. Yeah. And remember, if they find my body on a jogging trail, I was killed someplace else and dumped there. Ain't that the truth? Oh, there you go. I like that little catchy phrase. Yep. I wonder if this is somebody we know in North Carolina. A book movie. There you go. Yeah. Pickle Rick. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's still around. Anyways, I got the washing machine all hooked up and it's running. We run a couple of loads, like I said. I had them take the dryer and I had them put that in the plastic shed. Um, Last week, I worked in that shed for about 4 hours and I cleaned it all out and stacked everything up and reorganized everything. I put the two window portable air conditioners, the ones that are on wheels, I put them out there. And then I got my sewer machine out there, a couple of cabinets, a shelf, and got a dryer out there and a lot of camping equipment. Yeah, you got to bring them in on U-Hauls. Our Secretary of State's already said they're not going to be able to have the voting done until at least the next day. Are you kidding me? They used to do it all by paper ballot and be done the next or the same day. Now they got technology and it takes them all day plus the next day. Well, I know where they want to add the votes. You're right. I don't believe there should be any mail-in votes. The only mail-in voting should be done by servicemen, and that shouldn't even be. Then that should be held by the military. And there shouldn't even be mail-in. Then the military can have their own voting booths. Um, Overseas, and any mail-in voting should be done. If you're certified handicapped, that you can't, disabled. That should be the only people that are allowed to do mail-in voting. If you can't get up and go out and vote, then your vote shouldn't count. That's where all this, cheating and all this other stuff is coming from. Yeah. Then they, dye your finger. Yeah. I got to powder real quick. You got an ad coming up in 22 seconds. I got to wait for that so I can mute the mic. There's no paper in here. That's right. Some outhouse this is. Yeah. Well, I think Kyler and them guys carved pumpkins today, or they're going to carve them tomorrow. One of the two. Well, I know. Throw me a corn cob. There you go. One with a couple extra kernels on. This is going to be a rough one. That's exactly what it is. I made crispy spam today and fried potatoes and onions. That was breakfast. Pretty tasty. And then I made, for lunch, I made beef and noodles for lunch. And that's actually what I had for dinner was beef and noodles. Yeah, field corn cob. What are you doing, Pumpkin? Waiting for her to come in? No. She sat right in front of this door right here. I opened up the door, and she laid there, and the door rolled right over her leg. And, as I opened the door, and, just rolled over the top of her, didn't get her. And I said, "You're going to get hurt sitting there." And I went to shut it, and she still laid there, and I shut the door, and the door rolled right over her leg again. I said, "What do you want me to do? Pick you up and move you?" And she just looked at me, so I picked her up and moved her. Cheeseburger sub? Yeah. I used to love going to Kmart and getting their subs at Kmart. Their cold cut sub or whatever it was. That was a good sub, man. They did have good food. Woolworths had good food. Pretty girl. Yeah. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Come on. That's right. 5 minutes only. Now, when I was out in Massachusetts, we used to go to this party store called Itchamus. And the guy, he had, I don't know, probably 6 or 8 party stores. And he would go take all the trash from all the party stores and he'd take it to one location. And we'd get like 5 or 6 garbage trucks and we'd all meet there every day. And we'd clean up around his garbage can every day, take every bit of garbage he had. Every day. This guy would bring in a pickup load of garbage from all his other party stores and put it right in this dumpster or whatever. And, whatever he had left over, he'd set beside the dumpster. We'd clean up everything. He'd always stand at the door. Come on in, guys. I got lunch cooking. And he had a big griddle there and a bunch of bar stools there and a counter. And we'd all sit down there, probably 6 or 8 of us there. Garbage men. What do you want? And we'd tell him, and he'd make us all a sandwich, give us a pop and French fries and everything, just for picking up his trash. I've never had a Whataburger. Yeah. Have I? No, you don't want to come in? Burgers and fries? I guess there's a Trump burger place in Texas someplace. And we used to have a place here called Boomers. And man, they had the best hamburgers, man. You get you a super Boomer burger and a loaded fry, which it was a chili cheese fry, and then you could get, you get chili cheese fries, and then you can get onions and sour cream and lettuce, tomato, and everything else on them if you wanted it. I just always had chili cheese and onion on mine. And you couldn't beat it, man. Yeah, she's going to do the 5 guys all right. It's called Trump Burger of Belleville. Huh. Well, why can't I find that? Oh, there it is. A Trump Burger of Belleville, Texas. Bake their own rolls. I bet that's good. You missed it. She come up here. I picked her up. She laid like this for a few minutes, and then she went and turned around, and she laid like this on top of me for like 10 minutes, all curled up in a ball.
Oh.
Now, what are you doing, pumpkin? Anybody want a cat?
You wouldn't
I
part with her.
I wouldn't. She is getting big though, man. I swear. Hi, tennis shoes!
Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Jenny.
Tennis
Stop.
shoes!
No wonder she doesn't come right in.
Hi, Tenny.
No wonder she doesn't come in right until the end because she's so ill. She
Oh.
knows what's going to happen.
I know.
How embarrassing. Oh,
Pressure cooking there, Amish. That's an Amish pressure cooker. Yeah. Oh. Come here, pumpkin.
if she ever met you in person, she'd be like, oh.
Oh shit, she'd probably be all over me like stink on shit.
No,
Oh,
she wouldn't.
dog!
I know she wouldn't. She'd say, oh,
Oh no.
yeah. I see why you sit in that chair all night.
She'd say every night, big boy,
No, she
every
wouldn't.
night.
No, she wouldn't.
Give you a double.
As the Southern saying goes, she'd say, bless your heart, Kathy. I'll pray for you, Kathy. That's what she'd say.
Sandra messaged me the other day, and she said, I was listening to your show when you was talking about, Tylene out there put Kevin's underwear on the clothesline, and they wind caught them, and they started blowing up in the air, and they blowed across the United States, and then the Air Force shot the Chinese. I started laughing. Yeah, I said, yeah. Whole week they cruised around America for a whole week.
I'm telling you, I would.
Try a 2-arm special. Yeah, that was a pair of Kevin's draws. Wasn't a Chinese balloon. Wind caught him, ripped him right off the clothesline. Well, of course, It's the only way he's going to get paid. Is the young'un going with us in the morning?
I don't know. If he don't, he'll stay home.
Stay at home? No, he can sit outside. Lock him out.
Don't
That'll
think
teach
so.
him to stay home.
Don't think so.
Better not be mean to my cat.
He wasn't last night. He said, at least I don't think she bothered me.
She didn't bother him because she bothered me all night.
That's your fault. You didn't want to put her in, so I'm not dealing with it.
Rosanna said, hi, Kathy.
Hi. I am not. She don't bother me, so it's just you. So you want her out? Now Gretchen picked her right up and she had no problem.
Oh, I know.
She loves her mommy. Threw her right over her shoulder. She did. She just laid there.
Yep.
But you guys were bringing that washer in, taking that other one out, and then he left, and I thought, well, where is she? She's looking at me. Where is she? And I had forgot that Gretchen put her in the bedroom so that she wouldn't
Getting
go
it.
outside.
Yeah.
She was just laying on the register alongside the basket, laying there waiting patiently for somebody to open that door. Did you tell them how she opened the door? I was sitting at the computer.
No. I didn't get no sleep last night, so I told Kathy, I said, no, I'm going to go in and try to, rest. And
You
so,
did. No, this was afterwards because you got up and got something
Yeah.
to eat.
So I went in there, I shut the door, went in there, and I just went in and rested. I didn't go to sleep or anything. I come out, and I made some beef and noodles and for lunch. And I went in, and I'm sitting there watching TV, and I shut the door. I went in to watch TV, and I'm eating my beef and noodles. And next thing I know, the door opens up. And it only opens up about this much. And the next thing I know, the door opens up further, and here she comes, walking right on in. And I said, well, did you open that door? And Cass said, she must have, because I didn't do it. And I said, I know it was closed because
I
when
thought you were getting up to go to the bathroom or something. I heard the door open.
She's learned how to jump up and grab the handle and turn it to open the door now.
That's what she does to the stairway.
Yeah.
When a car goes by and the reflectors on the wall, she thinks it's something. So she tries climbing the wall.
And I tried to get the, I don't know. So. Yeah.
Last night I thought she tore my mattress.
Yeah, I told him about that, jumping from the bed on top of me. I thought she broke a rib.
I started to doze. I'm like, what the heck?
She is actually smart. The other day I woke up from a nap and I had two toys on top of me, and I was watching a video a couple of weeks ago, and they said if a cat brings you a toy, it says they love you. I said, well, she must really love me because she brought me two of them.
And then today,
She brought Kathy a toy today. So, yeah. I don't regret it. I don't regret getting her. I don't. Tenny Shoe said, tell Kathy I said hello.
Good evening.
She said a good evening. Did you hear her talking smack about us, Tenny? Like if we ever met in person, that you'd run away from me? I know better.
She would.
I know better.
She would. Yeah. She said, oh, Lord. No. There's that dude that ain't rat tight. She'd say, Kathy, I pray for you every night. Having to put up with that.
I used to have a dispatcher when I was working at the garbage company.
She used to tell me that.
Yeah, Arlene Zerillo was her name. Arlene, we went to a Christmas party. I said, Arlene, this is my wife, Kathy. And but how to beat? Arlene grabbed Kathy's hand and said, you know, ma'am, I pray for you every night.
Didn't know you, but I pray for you every night, having to put up with them.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, well. Bacon, yeah, that's right. Go back to bacon sandwiches, Mr. Goodwrench. That's right. Uh, they are better for you. Brussels sprouts are better for you, but are they better tasting than bacon? No. Now, Red Lobster has Brussels sprouts, and as a side dish, and I like them. Yeah, not that Canadian bacon. Oh, I might run to Walmart first thing in the morning, grab a dozen eggs or something. We'll have eggs and potatoes in the morning for breakfast, and then go to the auction. I have no idea. Well, I understand that. I have not seen her, Christy. I've not seen anything of her for over a year. All right, everybody. She left YouTube. Okay. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. And we will see you Sunday night. Have a great day, everybody. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Take care and God bless.